Hello. I want to start by saying thank you to the University of West Georgia for allowing Sustainable Passage to give this presentation today. Honesty, integrity, and kindness. Sustainable Passage was built by those values and we strive to uphold them. We wouldn't have 6 decades of history behind us if we didn't provide the best. But I'm not here to tell you about Sustainable Passage. I will leave that to Lydia in a few moments. I'm here to let you know who will be talking to you today. So let me introduce Sustainable Passage's top executives. All right, well, I guess I'll start with myself. I'm Blake Hunter, the Chief Financial Officer here at Sustainable Passage. I have a bachelor's in accounting and a master's in business administration. I've been with the company for over 5 years, and today I will be introducing the rest of our team and joining the Q&A at the end of the presentation. Next, we have Lydia Hughes. Lydia has been with Sustainable Passage for over 6 years. She holds a bachelor's and master's degree in business administration. And today she'll be talking to us about our company background, internal and external communication, and she'll be joining us at the end of the presentation for the Q&A as well. All right, and next up we have Thomas Sylvie, our Chief Marketing Officer. He's been with our company for over 8 years, has a bachelor's in marketing and a master's in business administration. He will be talking to us about the statement of need and also joining us for the Q&A at the end of the presentation. And we also have Haley Meeks. She is our Chief Operating Officer. Haley has been with us for over 5 years, has a bachelor's and master's in business administration as well. She'll be talking to us about external communication more in depth and also joining us later for the Q&A at the end of the presentation. All right, and last but not least, we have Debbie Godswill. Debbie is our Chief Information Officer. She has been with us for over 7 years. She has a bachelor's in business administration and a master's in science information technology. She will be joining us later for the Q&A at the end of the presentation.
Hi, my name is Lydia Hughes, and I'll be covering the company background portion of this presentation. Our company was founded 60 years ago by a husband and wife team. It was founded on the basis of excellent service, trustworthiness, and open communication. Much like a relationship, Sustainable Passage serves to communicate well and to fit all the needs of its clients. We provide excellent service for any of your consulting needs, particularly in this area with parking and transportation issues. We are trustworthy. We always stay true to what we say. We are without a doubt someone that you can rely on and trust that we have your best interests in hand. We serve to better and improve the companies that let us work with them. Our external communication is a little bit different than our internal communication. The way that a client or a potential person that wants to consult with us would reach us is via phone or email. That's how the first initial contact would be made. We would send a follow-up email to set a meeting time where we can go face-to-face with our client, kind of get a feel for what they are needing, be able to better understand their department and how to best consult with them. And then after a meeting, we'd send a couple follow-up emails, do a phone call, and then meet again. Each of our meetings, even our first contact meeting, would have an agenda that would be sent out to the customer or the client before meeting so that they know exactly what we plan to cover and kind of how our communication happens. This helps just keep anything from coming up as like uneasy or unsettling so that everyone is comfortable and they know exactly what to expect. Our main goal is to make everybody's day greener than the last, which is our motto for our company, and this goes into every aspect of our communication, both internal and external. This also is something that our company feels very strongly about, and it's what we hold to very firmly in every aspect of our business that we do. I hope that you choose to work with us.
Hi, my name is Thomas Sylvie. This is our statement of need. Here at Sustainable Passage, we have the knowledge and ability to help your department improve its image, the physical parking on campus, and its communication with target audiences. At our company, we understand the struggle that certain departments face, and we're here to help with that. With our highly trained staff, I can confidently say We will help your department improve itself in all aspects. By using some of our recommendations, such as a social media account, we can improve your company's image by giving current updates and making it look more pleasing to the average student. We can also help improve your department's accessibility to students through the use of fundraisers and department events to get students more involved. We can also improve the communication with the students and other external audiences through the use of the social media account and newsletters to keep students and faculty updated on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. In conclusion, our company is here to help, and we are looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
A huge part of a company is the way that they communicate. For us, our internal communication between fellow workers and coworkers is mainly face-to-face when we can. Since we are a smaller business, we're able to work closely with each other. When issues arise or misunderstanding happens, we can go face-to-face directly to the person and solve whatever issue has happened. Sometimes we have to communicate via email while we're out in the field working, or via phone, but our main source of communication is face-to-face because that provides the most clear and concise way to communicate.
Hi, my name is Haley Meeks, and I am the Chief Operating Officer here at Sustainable Passage. At Sustainable Passage, we go off something based off of a SWOT analysis chart. A SWOT analysis chart shows your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This will help with your external communication throughout your department. And I'm just going to go through a little basis to just show you a glimpse of the SWOT analysis. So for your strengths, you have amazing organization to your department. You have several groups of people and many people work in your department to where you are able to be specific on different things that you need to focus on. So then you also have brand new technology. That is going to help you a lot because the world is constantly growing and everyone uses technology, and so it's a great way to reach out to people. With the strengths comes a few weaknesses, such as a little bit of a lack of communication throughout the department to students or faculty, a lack of information given on your website. It is very organized, like I said, which is a strength, but there's just not very many in-depth, informative things on there. Then the app that y'all have is a little bit hard to navigate based on speaking with students and trying to navigate it ourselves. But there are several opportunities for your department, such as improving your app. So you could take a couple people and focus on just the app and improving it and helping people, even if somebody of an older age that doesn't do well with technology, making it more simple for them to use versus just the younger audience of this app. Your social media platform, maybe posting a little more on an Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. A lot of people use social media nowadays, so it is an amazing way to communicate with people who need to see what your department is putting out. And providing more information on the website. These are just a few ways to improve what the weaknesses are. They aren't big weaknesses, but there's always a way to improve them with your opportunities. So provide more information on your website. Just go a little more in depth, a couple more sentences on just your different categories you have on your website. Now, there are a couple threats, as there always will be with any opportunity situation. The time it will take to take care of improving the app and the additional staff it will take, like appointing a group of a couple people to take their time to improve the app and go over things and take surveys with people on ways that we can improve this app. The threat also would be not taking these opportunities that we're telling you about. The best way to improve is to keep growing and listening to your audience that needs to follow what the department is saying and needs information from them, so you continue not having the best views from the students of the department or the faculty of the department. If you don't take these opportunities, that is a threat to your department. And we would love to go over this SWOT analysis chart further with y'all.
All right, so the question is, why would working with Sustainable Passage be a smart choice and or investment? Well, honestly, it's honesty, integrity, and kindness. Sustainable Passage is not going to lie to you. We're honest people. We build relationships on trust, kindness, and integrity, like I've said. We have 60 years of satisfied clients to back up our claims to make the parking department the best organization West Georgia has. We won't bulldoze you. We want to work with you. We want to make sure everything's cohesive. Everybody knows what's going on. Nobody's left out of the loop. We want to make West Georgia better than it was yesterday. So please give us the opportunity to work with you and join the list of other satisfied clients that we have.
So why should you trust our recommendations? We all graduated from the University of West Georgia. We all dealt firsthand with both the parking department and with parking issues on campus. This helps us have a unique view into these issues, both from a student standpoint and also from a consulting firm. Our desire is to have everyone happy at the end of our job, which means having students happy with how parking is handled, with how open lots and tickets and all of that are handled. We also want the department to have an easier way to interact with the students and to have a little bit more interaction with them, not just from a ticketing and parking pass standpoint, but all around. We want this department to have more exposure on campus than it is currently getting.
Hi. Our recommendation to create a social media account will improve the department's image by allowing students to visually see what is going on and get updates, and that will improve the image of the department by allowing more insight into what is going on and them getting a deeper look into what the department actually does, and allow the department to put out information whenever they feel necessary, whenever students are asking questions, or if there's a buzz on campus about what's going on. The social media account will give the department the ability to share news, and if projects are going on, or if they're planning on doing an expansion or something, if something's coming up, maybe they can share information about department events and faculty events and certain things that they want to share with the student body and their external audiences to get them more involved, and that will drastically improve the image of the department because it will, number one, allow them to communicate more effectively, which is another issue, and allow them to get word out about what is going on. And that's mainly the problem with the department and why their image is not as good as it could be. They're just not taking advantage of the tools that are right in front of them, and our company's Sustainable Passage can really help with that. Thank you.
So the question presented to me is how much time and or effort will be needed to put the recommendations into place? And I have a quick and easy answer for you. If you choose to just do an app, changing and improving the app, or just choosing to make a social media platform where you're going out and reaching to the students, that one or the other could take about 2 to 3 months if you appoint a group to it. If you choose to just completely wipe out everything and start over brand new doing the app, social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, it will take about 6 months to a year based on how fast your group is grasping the content and able to put out what people are wanting.
The question is, why do you believe your recommendation for social media use will increase student and member relations? Well, with nearly half the world's population already on social media, it's quicker, easier, and cost-effective to reach out to your target audience. In addition to that, another benefit is that you get to interact directly with your target audience, and they can also interact directly with you. When you're able to interact directly with your target audience and you're able to communicate effectively, be it a crisis, be it news information related to the department regarding any sort of events that's, department is probably hosting, you get to stay at the top of your audience's mind when you are at the top of their mind, then it adds up to a positive brand image, and that can benefit the department and the university as well, which is why I highly recommend the implementation of social media use.